me go ahead and put the 2-minute timer. Oh gosh, where is it? Hold on, I'm going to find it. There we go. 2-minute timer's on. I'm going to give you guys just a couple minutes to get on into the live stream. I will post up some comments here. Right before the live stream, I found these little blue light glasses that I apparently once decided I needed, and I figured I'd throw them on for today's video, at least to start. See if I could throw you guys off at all here. Keep you on your toes. I'm excited to talk about today's content. It's really going to be on, it's a sales conversation, but it's also just beyond that. This could be a conversation on parenting. This could be a conversation on increasing your sales. It could be a conversation on bookings. And so it's a really good one. I'm excited to have it with you guys. If you could do me a solid, and if you're catching the replay, of course, go ahead and type replay. But if you're a faithful watcher, let me know. Just say hi to me. Let me know who you are. What's up, Steven? Faithful watcher. I see you, my man. If you're new to the community, maybe you just caught my YouTube channel, or you joined the Mastermind Group over here on Facebook. You're relatively new. Maybe you saw an ad, or you heard about me on the podcast or Clubhouse, or some friend was like, yo, you got to go check out this Ben Hartley guy. He gives out a ton of content every day. Then let me know in the comments and let me know where you're from so I can just say thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. We got 30 seconds on the timer. How do we feel about these things over the next 30 seconds here? How do we feel about the oh yeah. We'll do messy hair with the glasses. Having too much fun. Hey, good morning from Hawaii. Hey, Monica, thank you for being here. Been consistent on live 2 weeks, but a member and replay lurker for forever. That's awesome. Thanks for paying attention to the content. Really appreciate it. First time on Clubhouse this morning, and it was awesome. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here on Clubhouse. All right, you guys, our time is up. Let's get into it. Welcome. My name is Ben Hartley. I'm here in the Mastermind Group pretty much every day with answering questions, posts, comments, but then I'm here in a meaningful way Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for live videos. As well in the Mastermind Group, I host these workshops. The next workshop, it's going to be like a dedicated workshop. There's no sell at the end. I just like creating like core content for you guys. All of those workshops, by the way, all of the past ones, I think there's 7 or 8, maybe 9, are all available on replay. If you click on either the guides tab or the units tab, there's links to all of those workshops. They're free. They're available for replay. Anyhow, I digress. The next one is going to be next Thursday. I believe that's March 18th. And it is going to be a mindset workshop on just kind of breaking through limiting beliefs, getting out of our own way so we can show up in this business of ours and actually move the needle. This year has been a hard last few months. The last 12 plus months have been really grueling, and I think that I'm seeing our mental health as a community just taking a hit from that. And so I want to host a workshop to talk about some of these things, to talk about mental health, to talk about the imposter syndrome, to talk about our thoughts and our beliefs and our actions and our emotions and how it all is connected. And so I'd love to have you guys join me. That's going to be 3 p.m. It's a free space. It's going to be live here in the Facebook Mastermind Group. And then you guys, apart from that, these live videos are awesome, but I wanted to create a space for more open Q&A, open format Q&A. And so over on Clubhouse, every morning, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Clubhouse, I will be hosting a room, 30 minutes Q&A, just to spend some time with you guys, bring you up on stage, fielding your questions, learning more about your business, and seeing if there's ways that I can help you guys. And so, these are just some blue blocker glasses that I found under my chair, literally, and I threw them on for the video because I thought, well, hell, why not? All right, you guys. I think that's it. I think we can get into today's content. Hide your kids, hide your husband. I will probably swear. So there's that. I've discovered, I used to think that pets didn't like swearing. And so I'd also encourage you guys to hide your pets. I have since discovered that your animal friends fucking love it. They think it's the funniest thing. And so just want to encourage you guys at home, swear more often around your pets, and no need to kick them out of the room. They really think it's fun. Okay, so I want to share with you guys, this will be a bit of a sales conversation and something about and something about questions, the questions asked. So many of you guys know this. Apart from having the photography studio for the last 10 years, I'm a full-time wedding photographer. I've been coaching photographers for 7 years. I also, I think it's been 3 now. I kind of lost track. About 3 years ago, I got trained as a transformational coach because I've seen the impact that my mindset has had on my own life, my own relationships, my connections, and certainly my business. And I wanted to add that skill set or just equip myself better to bring it to you guys. And so I'm sharing that because in the process of coaching, I've learned so much about myself. One of the things that I think I believed about being a coach, even for photographers, let's talk about just business coaching consulting, is I always believed that I had to have the right answer, right? I always had to have the right answer for you guys. And I think we as photographers, we often think that we have to have the right answers for our couples because, man, what if they ask me a question and I don't know the answer? I mean, like, how often do we get so nervous about being face to face with a client or even on a phone or when we receive an objection? Like, oh my goodness, I've got to make sure that they know I've got it together. I've got to position myself in the right way so they see me as an expert. And so I've got to have all the right answers. This idea of having all the right answers, and even as I'm sharing my experience as a coach, it parallels really well with the experience of being an actual coach, let's say in sports. And I want to draw this analogy for you guys really quickly. Anybody out there, let me know in the comments, anybody out there play a little t-ball, play softball, play baseball? You maybe as a little one, as a kid, maybe you're a parent and you've got a kid who plays baseball. We can even throw out cricket there as well. You play cricket, tennis even. Let me know in the comments. For me, it was just like slow pitch baseball. When I was little, I was on the Dockside Pizza team. I believe that every kid should be on a baseball team sponsored by a pizza company at some point in their life. Yeah, okay, good. I got one person who says yep. Okay, softball was my life until I was 14. Yes, and an umpire. Okay, fantastic. Okay, good. I got 2 people who are with me on this. Okay, yeah, no crying in baseball. Tennis. Okay, radical. So you're with me. There's a phrase that coaches often say, and I'll share this with you because I caught myself saying it to my 6-year-old daughter the other day. We went outside. It's been nice out here in Ohio. And we went outside and I was tossing her the ball. We were just going to play some catch. And this this phrase came out of it was like burned into me when I played baseball. This is what my coach told me. This is what my dad told me. And now this is what I'm telling my daughter. Are you ready? Here's the phrase. Let me know if you're familiar with this phrase. Keep your eye on the ball. So I'm tossing the ball to my daughter and I'm like, keep your eye on the ball, babe. Keep your eye on the ball. She's dropping the ball. It's like hitting her in the face. She's fumbling it. Her hands are out here. Then they're in here. Keep your eye on the ball, babe. Keep your eye on the ball. And I'm noticing the more that I say, keep your eye on the ball, it's like the more she started to go inward, the more she actually started to maybe feel a little like pressure. Maybe she got in her head a little bit. I don't want to get too complex into this thing. She's only 6, but maybe she even started to feel a little judged, a little bit like critiqued, a little defensive, right? Keep your eye on the ball. This is something that we often do as photographers. We're pretty much telling our couples, our clients rather, for the portrait photographers out there, hey, keep your eye on the ball. And a much better question to ask, and I learned this, a much better question to ask for my daughter became this. Listen closely. Instead of telling her keep her eye on the ball, because she started to feel defensive about that, I asked her, hey, this next time I throw the ball, tell me, which way is the ball spinning? Which way is the ball spinning? Now, when I invited her into that question, when I asked her the question, which way is the ball spinning? What did that cause her to do? That actually caused her to keep her eye on the ball. But now she's actually looking. She's trying to understand. And she's not feeling judged by it either. She's not feeling defensive, like she's got to like perform in this way. Just ask her, hey, which way is the ball spinning? Well, next time I throw this, which way? Next time I throw this, how fast is the ball going? Let me know if it's going faster or slower than the last time. All right. Hey, next time I throw this ball, let me know if it lands a little too low or too high. I invited her into a question that actually created an opening for her to sit in that space. And so the analogy for, hopefully that lands. So now with your clients, so often we're trying to convince our couples, our clients, our families, the people that we're photographing of something. Like maybe you're a family photographer, and so you're on the phone with them, you're in a consultation, and you're saying something like, listen, your family is one of the most important things in your life. And so this photo session this is an honor of them. This is like a monument to your family. And we're telling them to keep their eye on the ball. Well, fuck, come on. Of course they know that. It's like they almost start to get defensive. It's like they feel like they're being convinced of something or sold of something and they resist it. So what if instead of me telling someone like your family's, this is like one of the few things that you guys have. Your kids are only going to be this young for so often. What if instead of me telling them this thing, what if I asked them a question that invited them into actually focusing on it? Like, hey, tell me more about your family. Like, what are the personalities of your littles? I don't know, maybe you won't use the phrase littles, but tell me about your family. What are the personalities? You got 2 little boys. What are the personalities of those 2 little guys, right? Tell me about them. What if I just asked them a question, and through the question, it drew focus for them instead of resistance. Another way that this tends to pan out is I see a lot of times photographers trying to sell printed artwork. And in the process of selling printed artwork, they say shit like this. And it's all good. I used to do this too. But we say things like, listen, this isn't just going to be like some photographs of your family. These are going to be like heirlooms. I really want these to exist beyond just digital and exist as like heirlooms for future generations to see, right? I want this to be up on your walls and for you to be celebrating the people in your life. This is me telling my clients, keep your eye on the ball. This is me convincing. This is me selling. And listen, it's not bad. That's a rather convincing statement, But what if instead I didn't try to convince them that these are going to be heirlooms, of like the people that matter most to them and that they deserve to be on the wall and not just lost on digital and all the things that we say to try to get people to buy printed artwork. But what if I said, maybe even a follow-up after someone told me about the personalities of these little dudes, maybe they got twin boys just like me and they tell me about those personalities. What if instead I said like, hey, tell me, where in your home would you want to be reminded of those little dudes' personalities? Like, where in your home would you want to see the look on their faces that gives you that joy? Where would you want to see that? And now they're thinking, man, I'd want to see that right when I come down the stairs first thing in the morning. Or maybe they'd think, man, I would like to see that at my office, to be honest. I get kind of lonely at work and I'd want to be reminded of it there. Or maybe they'd say, I want to be, I'd love to be reminded of that every time I sit down in our living room where there's just like a little folio box of these little dudes, But now I'm inviting them into a question. I'm not telling them. And so maybe I'll leave it at that. Where in your conversations with your leads and your clients, can you ask a question that invites them to step into the space without resistance, without defensiveness? Where can you move from keep your eye on the ball to, hey, how fast is this ball going when I throw it? I want you to just take a look at how fast is that going? Where in your business can you move from keep your eye on the ball to, hey, on this next pitch, I'd love for you to tell me which way is the ball spinning? Okay. And you'll notice that when you invite them into that, it allows you to control that focus without defensiveness, without it. All right, you guys. Well, these things were kind of fun. I don't know. That was cool. I got glasses. Let me know in the really important part of this video. Let me know. I'll take a poll. Yay or nay to these things. You guys, I appreciate your time with me today. Thank you so much. I will be live again tomorrow at 10 a.m. for some Q&A over on Clubhouse. And then again on Monday. And then I'll be back in the Mastermind Group Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday is going to be the Mindset Workshop. Make sure that you attend 3 p.m. EST on Thursday, the Mindset Workshop. And so, okay, good. Well, listen, this is, I'm glad. We got one person who's stoked. Um, okay, good. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I have a goalie. I tell her keep your eye on the ball. Yeah. Next time, ask her, hey, when they kick that ball to you, which way is it rotating? All right, you guys. Cheers. Thanks, everybody. Bye now.